Okay, so today on Home Gym Strength, we are reviewing this Vertiball Wall Massager. And the fact is, I really wanted to love this thing, but it simply doesn't work for me, and I don't think it's gonna work for a lot of other people either. But we will get into that in just a second. Let's go over the concept of what this thing is. So the idea here is that this is a suction cup wall massager that you stick to your wall and then you use to massage various parts of your body, especially the back, which is hard to get to on your own. Now, you'll notice the packaging here. It's very reminiscent of kind of an Apple type of packaging. But I don't agree with it for this product because maybe they should have spent a little less on the packaging and lowered the price. This is a massage ball. This isn't the latest computer or iPhone from Apple. So I'm not sure that the packaging that they're using here is honestly a great sign. Let's get into, though, the problem I have with this product. So let me kind of set the camera down here. Let me rotate it. And let me show you how this is supposed to work. So what you're supposed to do is this comes off, and then this suction cup affixes to your wall. Now to get that to work, you slide this off. This comes down more, and then the suction cup can, in theory, suck to your wall. Now let's see what happens when I actually try to do this. Keep in mind, our walls are slightly textured. So now I'm going to, and as you can see, there's really no chance of it sticking there. So that's the problem with this product. It does not work. So as you can see, these walls are lightly textured. It's not like a popcorn texture, so an extreme texture, but it is a light texture. And I think that a lot of houses in the United States are gonna have this same problem. It's only when I was in a high rise where I had walls that were completely flat with no texture, and I still don't think that this thing would suction cup to that. I really don't think so. I think you have to have a pretty smooth surface, almost like a glass or even kind of the surface of a door. Now I did try to suction cup it to a bathroom door, and let me do that next and kind of show you how even that doesn't quite work out well. Okay, so now I'm in front of one of my bathroom doors, which is a much smoother surface. So let's see what happens now when I try to attach the Vertiball to it. Okay, so I'm pressing down hard, moving this. And so yeah, as you can see, it does not stick. Now let's take it from the dog here, and let's see what happens if we try to go against a completely smooth surface. Now this is the only other option in this house, but notice right away, it's not completely, this is not wide enough. And all these are like this. So let's press down on it. And no, once again, it does not stick. So yes, in summary, this Vertiball wall massager simply does not work for me. I don't know if I simply do not have the ideal conditions, but I did try, as you can see, multiple different surfaces, and it simply does not stick. Now I know for a fact it would stick to a window, but the windows we have in this house, I would not trust sticking a wall massager on them and then somehow trying to massage against the windows. That simply would not work. So I wish they would have kind of thought this through a bit more, or maybe kind of labeled on the product listing in Amazon, somewhere in the title, only works for certain surfaces. Because I had no idea. I did look back at the Amazon listing and they say in there that it only works for smooth surfaces, but that's way down in the review where you're not likely to see. I really think that what they're kind of hoping here is that you'll buy this and just simply not return it, or maybe you'll have the type of surface that supports this. Another criticism I would have of it is that this does not extend out very far from the wall when you do kind of manage to get it on there. That's like, what, about 6 inches there? I would much rather see it stick out quite a bit more. Also, this is a very smooth surface. I would like to see it be a little bit more of a rubbery type surface. So with this in mind, I'm gonna have to give this thing a 3 out of 5 star reviews. And I think that's still being very generous here. I'm giving it 3 stars because I think it's a fantastic idea, but it simply doesn't work for me, so I can't give it any higher than that. Maybe with some other people with better wall surfaces that are more suited for it, it would work for them, and hopefully they can get some use out of it. But that's gonna be my final rating, 3 out of 5 stars.